Subhas Chandra Bose, a prominent figure in India's struggle for independence, was a charismatic leader and a fervent patriot. His life is filled with numerous motivational anecdotes, and one of the most inspiring stories is his escape from British captivity during World War II. Here's the tale. During the early 1940s, when India was under British colonial rule, Subhas Chandra Bose was a prominent leader of the Indian National Congress and a strong advocate for complete independence from British rule. However, his demands for an all-out struggle against the British were met with opposition from some within the Congress leadership. In 1941, Subhas Chandra Bose decided to take matters into his own hands and form the Indian National Army, INA, to fight alongside the Axis powers against the British. He believed that India's liberation could be achieved by seeking support from countries that were at odds with British imperial rule. However, Bose knew that his journey to reach these allies would be fraught with danger, as he had to cross enemy territories and evade the watchful eyes of British intelligence. Determined to make a difference and motivate his fellow countrymen, he embarked on an audacious escape from India. In disguise and using the alias Orlando Mazzotta, Bose managed to make his way to the northwest frontier of India. He traveled on foot, by train, and even on horseback, facing numerous challenges and narrow escapes. During this arduous journey, he was often close to capture but managed to outwit British intelligence time and again. Finally, after a treacherous and grueling journey, Bose crossed into Afghanistan and then reached the Soviet Union, seeking asylum and support from the Axis powers. This daring escape made headlines worldwide and further fueled the fire of Indian nationalism. The INA that Bose established with the support of the Axis powers played a significant role in the Indian independence movement. The courage and determination displayed by Bose in his escape and subsequent efforts to liberate India continue to inspire generations of Indians. Subhas Chandra Bose's life and his unyielding commitment to India's independence serve as a shining example of unwavering determination, leadership, and the willingness to take risks for a noble cause. His story reminds us that with courage, conviction, and resilience, we can overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles and achieve great things for the betterment of society. Certainly. Here is some more information about Subhas Chandra Bose's life and his contributions to India's struggle for independence. Early life and education. Subhas Chandra Bose was born on January 23, 1897, in Cuttack, Odisha, India, to a prominent Bengali family. He was an exceptional student and showed a keen interest in Indian history and the freedom struggle from a young age. Civil disobedience movement. Bose joined the Indian National Congress and actively participated in the civil disobedience movement launched by Mahatma Gandhi in the 1930s. He was arrested multiple times for his involvement in nationalist activities. Differences with Gandhi and the Congress. Bose had ideological differences with Mahatma Gandhi's approach of nonviolence and believed that more aggressive measures were necessary to overthrow British rule. As a result, he resigned from the Congress and formed the Forward Bloc in 1939. Escape from British surveillance. As mentioned in the previous story, Bose's escape from India in 1941 was a daring and dramatic event. He traveled through various countries, including Afghanistan and Germany, to seek support for India's independence. Establishment of the Indian National Army, INA in 1943, Bose arrived in Southeast Asia and organized the INA with the help of captured Indian soldiers from the British Indian Army and Indian expatriates. The INA was intended to be an armed force to liberate India from British rule. Famous slogan and speeches. Bose coined the famous slogan, Jai Hind, which became the rallying cry of the INA and a powerful patriotic slogan for the Indian independence movement. His speeches and radio broadcasts from abroad, urging Indians to join the struggle for freedom, had a significant impact on the masses. The Azad Hind government. Bose established the Provisional Government of Free India, also known as the Azad Hind government, with himself as the head of state and prime minister. The INA and the Azad Hind government gained considerable support from Indian communities around the world. Battle of Imphal and Kohima. The INA, with Japanese support, launched an offensive against British forces in the eastern part of India, particularly in the regions of Imphal and Kohima. Although the INA had some initial successes, the tide turned against them, and they faced defeat. Disappearance and controversy. In August 1945, Bose's plane crashed in Taiwan, then Formosa, and he was reported to have died due to his injuries. However, there have been various conspiracy theories surrounding his death, with many believing that he may have survived and lived in hiding for several years. Legacy: Subhas Chandra Bose remains one of India's most revered freedom fighters. His life and contributions to the independence movement have inspired generations of Indians to fight for justice, equality, and freedom. His memory continues to evoke strong emotions and serves as a symbol of courage and determination. Despite his untimely disappearance, Subhas Chandra Bose's legacy lives on, and he remains a national hero, honored for his selfless dedication to the cause of India's independence.